Alright fellas, as you can see from name below, when I asked you to help me name my beer, Fuggles Gold came out on top. It was somewhat like 12 to 6, 7, so that's what it's going to be known as now. Fuggles Gold is going to be my house beer as such, and we've gone old style today. We've gone old half pint glass, and you'll see it's cleared out lovely, and I think I've just got its carbonation fine tuned now, and it's a cracking little beer. Just somewhat nice and simple on my tap, and it's 4.6, so you can have a few and you're not going to get too wobbly legged. So that's that. We can put that to bed now. I can just brew that as and when, and I'll always have a half decent beer. So before any further, cheers everybody. So this week, not been really doing too much. I've been on nights all week. Finished them now, not back on Monday. Just got back from brew shop, and if you remember me saying my next beer that I was going to put on tap, we're going to have another go at the Golden Stag. We got so close last time, and then we just fell at last hurdle when it were in keg, so I never got to taste it. So hopefully we'll get this one brewed and kegged and get it on tap. And that's really it. I've not really done much more. I've sent a beer mail out up Scotland, which I'll tell you more about in another video. I know I've got some beers to come back from there, or a beer to come back from there. I have asked certain people to PM me with their addresses so I could send some out, but as yet they've not got back to me, so unless I get an address, you won't get a beer. And speaking on beer mails, this arrived early on in the week. I think it might have even been Monday, and it's the first opportunity, Saturday, when we've been on nights all week, that I've had to tell you a little bit about it. So we'll go sit over there again and I'll show you what's come, because it's ridiculous what they've sent. But I mean, ridiculous in a good way. Right, pick it up. Ooh, so if I just lift that back like that, you'll see on there all them beers, and there's 11 in one beer mail. 11 beers. That's phenomenal. And they're from Mark at Crew Wolf Brewing. He did a video last week, wasn't it? Or week before, and sit you down there. Last week before, did a video, and he were drinking a, let me get this right, I think it were a Whole Garden clone he's done, and he seemed pretty happy with that one. And he just put a comment at the bottom if anybody would like to try one, drop him a line. So I did, and he were going to send me, well, I were only expecting him to send me one beer, or maybe a couple, and he didn't. He sent me quite a lot. So hats off to you, Mark. I really didn't expect this. and he sent me 3 commercial beers, all from Offbeat Brewery. A Berliner Weiss beer, which I like wheat beers and all that, so I'm looking forward to that one. A Stoke Cake Stout. Try saying that after a few. And a Chocolate Cherry Dark Mild. Now, they were commercial ones, Offbeat Brewery. He also sent me a brand new Offbeat Brewery pint pot, which I think's lovely, and that's going to go up on my shelf at back there with all my better glasses, not under the bar with all the ones we hand out. A few beer mats, which I've stopped putting them around the bar a bit because it looked a bit untidy, and I've started putting them across my beams in the bar, so that's where they'll be going. Thank you very much for them. He also went out, he'd been to a beer festival, 4th Crew Rail Ale Festival of 2016, and he sent me a booklet from there, just to give me an idea of what beers were on and what were going off. And he also sent me a camera magazine, what's out in Cheshire, so I'll have a flick through that as well. And right, onto his beers. He sent quite a good selection, and they're all easy drinkers, as in ABVs. They're all session beers, ranging from 2.7, and the strongest one is a 5.5, 5.5. So all pretty sessionable, and I got quite a bit of a letter and a bit of information. Quite professional. Puts me to shame. So quick run through beers. We got By George It's Smoky, which is a smoky mild. In fact, it might be better reading from this. Hop Light Dark IPA. A Gunpowder Mild. Against the Towers 5.5, American Pale Ale, and the ones that he has labelled, they're quite decent labels as well. Better than my little tags. I think that's supposed to be a Desperado clone. 4%, and that's a Wilco's 2-can kit one. Mark's Garden, so that I'm taking is the Whole Garden clone, which is one I'm really looking forward to. A Christmas Ale of 5.2. Marstone, Donna, Blitzen. Kit made as instructions, so I might save that one a bit nearer Christmas, as it's a Christmas ale. A light mild at 2.7, and Mark's Garden, oh, he must have sent me 2 of those. So yeah, I'm really impressed. I can't thank you enough, mate. I don't know whether, well, I won't. I'll not be reviewing them all. There's just too many. I'll pick out 2 or 3 and put them on camera. I don't think it'll be the shop bought ones. I'll do two or three, maybe 3 or 4 of your homebrewed ones, and that is definitely a worthwhile place on my map, which I will be pinning you on, mate. So I think that just about wraps it up. I've not really done anything else. Got a beer mail, Fuggled Gold. So I think with that, I'll love you and leave you. Cheers everybody. Once again, cheers Mark.